Hi Sean, thank you very much. I hope everything's going well in Colorado as the teams come out onto the park. It'll be a chance to get this Lowland League season underway for the Braves. Braves in their home kit today with the white top, blue shorts and pink socks. University of Stirling in their traditional green. And once the game gets underway, I'll run through the starting lineups again, just for our people who are just starting to join us.
So, just picking the final checks, and now we're just getting ready for kick-off. Enjoy the first half.
You see Ross McNeil just waiting on University of Stirling, going for a very last minute bit of a warm-up, all except for one player. A referee just getting ready for the game. That'll be fine. Looking forward to getting this season underway. 26 Lowland League season here in Scotland, the final season before it splits.
Just to be able to press F3. Just to see if it comes up. Perfect.
And game's underway. MacArthur now out chasing. And just to run through the starting lineups now for those that are only just joining. For your Caledonian Braves, in goal we have Bernie White. Across the back line we have Martin MacArthur, Greg Stewart, Dan Martins and Jamie Walker. In midfield, Conor McLaren, Dom McMahon, one of the new signings for the Braves, John Guthrie, Cammy Brednar, Reg McLaren and Ross McNeil. As Finn Moffat's on the ball for Stirling. For the University of Stirling, starting in goal is Adam Bunting, Alex Jeans, Leslie Blaine, Duncan Laird, Ewan Walker, Carter Jennings, Sam Martin, Ben Heal, Danger Man Finn Moffat, we're number 9, Nathan Talon and Jay Burns. MacArthur now, he's played that shot to Bernie White. Stirling looking at square it, Bernie blocking the angle, fed back in. We got an offside from the referee. Martin MacArthur just playing that ball short, putting Bernie into a little bit of trouble there. It's been brought back for a free kick to the University of Stirling, or is it a corner? I'll be out for a corner kick. Braves been put under a bit of unnecessary pressure, but a lack back pass there by Mark MacArthur. Swung in towards that back post. That's well covered by Cammy Brednar. Still looking to feed that back in. Jay Burns, Cammy Brednar though, back clearing his lines. Jeans looking to this throw in for Stirling Albion. University of Stirling. Guthrie, Brednar. That's one from MacArthur to chase. He might have the pace. He's brought down there by Sam Martin on that left hand side. Martin's looking for Reg McLaren. As the Braves having a relatively good record against University of Stirling last season, picking up 2 wins, 1 in the league, 1 in the cup, and a draw to finish off the season against the University. With Reg McLaren and Ross McNeil being a real thorn in the side of the University throughout last season for us. Certainly a 2-0 win over in the Scottish Cup. It was a Reg McLaren assist to Ross McNeil twice to knock University Stirling out of the cup. So that everybody's aware, Don Mahome there Mahome in the centre midfield, number 18, is the new signing. If MD is particularly interested to keep an eye on Dom, the first chance to maybe see him, having signed after leaving Albion Rovers the end of last season. Greg Stewart now. Walker looking for McLaren. McLaren taking it on the chest. He's got support with his brother Connor. McLaren looking for McNeil. It's picked up by Walker for the Braves. University now coming down their left-hand side. Got Nathan Talon out in that left wing. Talon facing up Mark MacArthur. Tam Martin's coming out from the centre half to put pressure on. Greg Stewart just getting himself in between Ben Heal and the ball. Goes out for a goal kick to Bernie White. Greg Stewart with a ball out to Conor McLaren. McLaren takes it on the head. Burns leaving it for Jeans. Easy one for Greg Stewart to clear. McNeil looking for McLaren. Oh, loose touch from Reg, trying to take that on the run. Jeans to Laird. Good pressure from Dom McMahon. Conor McLaren finds McNeil. McNeil to Guthrie. Guthrie edges the box, cuts it back to McNeil. Oh, and just a heavy touch from Ross trying to get that out his feet. I'm sure he was going to take that strike on. First little glimpse of some link-up play from the front players. Of course, that Reg McLaren, Ross McNeil combination, very, very productive last season. A lot of Ross's goals getting set up by Reg. Drops into the hole, takes the ball on and plays those little ball around the corner to Ross very well. Walker to McLaren. McLaren getting to the byline, squares that back. Oh, and Ross at the penalty spot. By ready to pull the trigger. It's well read though. Talon in a foot race with Greg Stewart. Greg's got bags and bags of composure though. McNeil with a nudge in the back. Leslie Blaine coming through the back of the Braves all-time top goal scorer. Be interesting to see how Guthrie and McMahon get on in the centre midfield, a new pairing. I'm sure they're still trying to bed in with each other, understand each other's game. Certainly two kind of different players. With Braves' new number 18, quite a forward-thinking, creative player. You got Bredner. Nips back into that. MacArthur to McLaren. Guthrie's there as always to pick up the loose ball. MacArthur swing that in towards Reg. And Guthrie again there. The Braves captain. McMullen. Stewart. He's got Walker outside. Greg Stewart using all that, as I say, the composure he had from that central midfield position. McNeil. He's got Walker. Walker sizing up his options, floats it in. Oh, to the back post, Reg. Good strike from McLaren. And the University cleared their lines out for a throw into the Braves. Bit of pressure now in the last minute or two from the Braves. MacArthur just looking for that movement. Martins. In pre-season we saw the Braves playing out quite a bit from the back, but so far we're seeing the early ball come forward. Conor McLaren now trying to take a touch. He was just trying to roll that round the defender. Yeah. Talon with Greg Stewart, and a lovely Cruyff turn from Greg Stewart in his own penalty box. And as I said a few minutes ago, bags of composure. Brednar to MacArthur. Just trying to feed that through a relatively congested midfield. Certainly looks like the University are going to go with a kind of one up front. I'm sure they'll get support up as quick as possible. When they've not got the ball, they're bringing that 5 into midfield. Mamone to McLaren. Conor McLaren. Looking to feed it in. He's got his brother Reg just at the post, and that's almost at foot McNeil. Walker picking out McLaren. And another shot. McMahon, he's going to hit that. Just a yard or two wide. One second.
Just close that. Go back to the thing and do it. That's fine.
That's fine. University now trying to play it from the back. Jeans getting caught in possession. Great pressure from the McLaren brothers. Greg Stewart, Guthrie trying to lift that through. McNeil, can he get his body in? He has. McNeil. A freak offside. Just a little bit too soon. And Braves now certainly starting to put a few things together going forward. Stewart asking for movement ahead of him. He's got Walker down here on this left side. McMahon, Guthrie, Brednar, McMartin, MacArthur on the overlap. That's just a wee bit too far in front of Reg McLaren for him to collect. That's out of play for the Braves. Good touch from Conor McLaren. McMahon, Guthrie, Conor McLaren. He's got Walker out in space and he's found him. Jamie Walker now. That byline gets a little touch of him. Goalkeeper has to touch that over the bar. Deflection on Walker's cross there, taking it under the goalkeeper's crossbar. And Adam Bunting doing what he could there, just to get that ball out of play. First corner for the Braves, get Cammy Brednar with that left foot swinging this in towards Adam Bunting's goal. Not the biggest of goalkeepers, the University of Stirling goalkeeper. That's a little bit short from Cammy. McLaren tries to feed that back in. He's found Greg Stewart. And Greg spins on that and I'll be out for another corner kick. Tracy, you're fancying Reg for the first goal? No worries. See if Cammy can put a better ball into the box this time. That one fell short of the front post. That swung in a bit deeper this time towards Dan Martins at the back post. That's cleared by University, but John Guthrie will be on that. Lovely ball back out to Cammy. First time in, it's just a little bit over Reg. McMahon into the penalty box, outside of the foot. He's picked that up again though. Conor McLaren with a loose touch. That's picked up by Jenkins for the University of Stirling. Well won by Greg Stewart. Again, showing that timing that he has just to nip in front of the attacker and pick that ball up. McMahon. Guthrie. Walker has Conor McLaren in space. Nice 1-2 from the Walker and McLaren. Now Walker trying to get that in. Ridge. Oh, almost met by the head of Ewan Walker. Tall centre half for University of Stirling. A little bit of sustained pressure now for the Braves. Majority of the last 5 minutes getting played in the University's half. Swung in now. Oh, and the goalkeeper's got a faintest of touches on that, but scramble clear by the University of Stirling. Again, John Guthrie in on that. Yeah, throw into the Braves. Jamie Walker now. Looking for McNeil. It's maybe not Paul Rosswood. Overly welcome. Walker finds McLaren. Conor McLaren looking to feed that in. Oh, Moffat now for the University of Stirling. He's only got Talon ahead of him. He's got some support now from Burns. Jeans. University just happy to take that back. The Braves though trying to put pressure on. Laird and Walker exchanging passes here. Two centre halves. Quick ball forward. Moffat. Don McMahon back there. Excellent play from the new Braves centre midfielder. Laird, yeah. Unfortunately, we're not at Alliance Park the opening day of the season. We're still waiting for the pitch to be relayed. We are at New Douglas Park in Hamilton. Only about a stone's throw away from Alliance Park, to be honest. Maybe just 4 or 5 minutes. Bredner. Guthrie. Can we see another one of those Guthrie crosses like we did in Italy? McNeil. Oh, he had all the time in the world. Perhaps a little bit too much there. Got a bit under that. Certainly see Ross's eyes lighting up from here. And he suggests if that had landed on his right foot, that might have been breaking the back of the net. McLaren and Conor McLaren and Jamie Walker there working well. Win possession back for the Braves. Martins. Oh, it's a tricky ball attempted there by Dan Martins, that one. Trying to lift it over the top. Jeans. Nice bit of play, and that's a push. Sorry. So that'll be a free kick to the University. Yes, New Douglas Park is in Hamilton, which is just along the road from Alliance Park and Strathclyde Country Park and Motherwell. Two towns very close together here in Scotland. Martin for the Uni. Getting past Bredner. He's got MacArthur now. Martin McCarthy's past MacArthur, past Martins. Just overrun. That was a good run there down the left hand side by Sam Martin for the University of Stirling. Yeah, it is a pretty big stadium, Laird. It has historically been an SPL stadium when Hamilton Academic Goals used to play here. They were in the Premier League for a good few years. Walker now. Guthrie. Braves just taking their time, seeing if they can draw that midfield out. Greg Stewart. And he's got Walker down this left-hand side. McMahon. Absolutely, Jason. Yeah, if I just remind everybody, please do go on and like the actual feed on YouTube. The more likes we have, the better. As Cammy Brenner winds up that left foot. So yeah, if you're watching and you haven't, please could you absolutely give us a link on YouTube. That's over the top towards Moffat. Moffat and Guthrie tussling, but there's nothing in that. Martins. McLaren. To his brother Reg. Oh, that's just the wrong side of Ross McNeil. He was looking to go on the outside of the defender. Oh, nice play by Walker. Reg McLaren. Guthrie manages to find himself a bit of time and space. Walker. McLaren going on the outside as he works his way infield. A solid challenge. Moffat with a little touch around, looking for the onrushing Martin. We get clearer lines. Yeah, the white strip we're wearing today, I imagine it's just to avoid any sort of colour clashes with the darker green of the University of Stirling. Our dark blue and their dark green. Just referee and the assistants asking just for that nice contrast. Martin picked up by Greg Stewart though. After a wee bit of sustained pressure from the Braves, it's just a little bit kind of scrappy the last minute or two. So let's see if the Braves can get a bit of control back here now with Brednar. Right-footed, towards McNeil in the penalty spot. Defender just eases Ross out of the way with his body. And now Sam Martin for the University. Certainly shown he's got a threat on him. Glided past 3 Braves players and one of those runs down the left-hand side. Martins. Greg Stewart. Martins now. McNeil dropping short. Guthrie looking for movement. Mahone. He's got Cammy Brednar, the edge of the right hand side of the box. Brednar looking to get past. He manages to. And that ball's just gone out of play. Nice spin by Cammy Brednar. Losing Ewan Walker out there on the right hand side of the box. Greg Stewart. He's got Walker. Conor McLaren looking for McNeil. Already seen Conor McLaren and Jamie Walker get a little bit of a relationship starting to build on this left-hand side. There's Jamie Walker coming back to the club there in the off-season. Good to hear, Eric. Thank you. It's we've since found out that last weekend is a wider YouTube issue. Thankfully, not our sort of streaming end. But yeah, if there's any issues, please give us a shout. Not a problem at all. So it's 45 minutes a half in football, and we've got our two halves. So absolutely no problem about asking questions like that. No need to apologise. Walker now. Martin's under pressure from Moffat. Martin's with a lovely turn, just lays that off to Guthrie. Walker. Mahone. McLaren on the run. That's just a little bit too long from Dunholm. Good intention. You saw both Corner and Reg McLaren making that run. Blaine to Walker. Stirling's turn now just to play a little bit keep ball along the back line. Unfortunately for them, they've lost their possessions with Dan Martins. Oh, he's had his pocket picked. Conor McLaren almost returning the favour there on Sam Martin. Jeans managing to get past the Braves midfielder. McNeil on his left foot, he's going to fancy a shot, and that's just over the bar from Ross McNeil. But it's showing up. You just see Ross McNeil there managing to work past the keeper and take that left footed shot on. Mahone picking it up. How tall is Dan Martin? So Dan is about 6'3", 6'4". So he's a big lad, Dan. Excellent, Tracy. I'm glad that replay worked. I'm a complete novice at it. Adam has showed me what buttons to push to try and make it work as I'm sat behind the laptop here. So yeah, I'm very pleased that that's working. That was it's a learning experience for us all. And University Stirling looking for Jeans down his right hand side, right back making his way forward. Jeans, he's got Walker in front of him. Oh, lovely toe in by Jamie Walker, kept his eye on the ball. Quick question in terms of the replays. Is the replay screen big enough for everyone to see? If folk can let me know, I understand we can make it a different size. So if it is a good enough size for people to see, be grateful to know. Feedback on these things is always welcome. So we're about 26 minutes into the game, still 0-0 here at New Douglas Park, our temporary home for this opening game in the Lowland League season. Jay Burns now. Bit of a tussle, shockingly enough, between Reg McLaren and Finn Moffat this time. Perfect, thanks Chuck. Excellent, Alex and Eric as well, thank you. A referee just dealing with a little bit of pushing and shoving. And as Jay Burns looks to feed this into the box, obviously Finn Moffat being a key target here, as well as the two centre backs up for the University. It's an attempt to go short to Moffat, and that's gone out for a throw-in. Goal kick to the Braves. Perfect, thank you, Jason. Set long by Bernie White, looking for Bredner. McNeil. Oh, a little bit of a heavy touch there for Ross. Burns trying to pick up an loose ball. He's got Moffat inside him. Conor McLaren picking that up though. He finds Jamie Walker. Lovely flick inside from Conor McLaren. And he's got his brother down this left hand side. Fridge has managed to stay on side. McLaren into John Guthrie. He's got Bredner out in space on the right hand side. Bredner with Ewan Walker for company for the University. That's fed inside to John Guthrie. Guthrie, a lovely touch. Cammy Bredner's left foot. He's going to fancy it, and this is a bomb in the net. Cammy Bredner from the edge of the box. Lovely touch back from the captain. Lovely bit of play from the Braves down that right hand side. Beautiful touch infield by the captain and rifled into the bottom corner from Cammy Bredner.
You get it? Nice. Yeah, it's 20 seconds at the side, so just remember it's 20 seconds you've got to press it to get it.
And apologies if you see that replay twice, I might have got a little bit too enthusiastic with the button. But it was a goal worth seeing twice, and that gets the Braves underway in this 25-26 season. Once you get Cammy on his left foot just cutting in like that, most of the time he's certainly going to be working the keeper, if not hitting the back of the net. Beautiful finish from Cammy Bredner. Starting his tally for possible goal of the season's nominations early this year. MacArthur. It's a goal scorer, Bredner. You see what the University can do now. They're going to have to try and come forward a bit more. Martin out on the left hand side. Sam Martin certainly been a go-to player so far for the University. A bit of a wild swing there. That's cleared. One for McNeil. If he can get his body in between. Lovely bit of play from the University centre half there. And Leslie Blaine. Great interception. Done home now. He's got McLaren on the right hand side. That's too soft. He just did not put enough on that pass to home. He's made sure he has that time to Conor McLaren. Facing up his man. McLaren on the right foot. Tries to play that cross. Edge of the box to Guthrie. A bit of a heavy touch. Cammy Bredner. Oh, and that's just over the net for Bredner. Cammy Bredner. Attempted overhead kick. Lovely attempt by Cammy Bredner. Little flick in by Guthrie. That's just over, ripples the top of the net.
Changes score. Double clicking.
And that's floated in. And that'll be out for a goal kick. So Braves now threatening the goal again. Well, that attempted overhead kick from Cammy Bredner. Thank you, Kath. I'm trying not to get replay happy because there's nothing worse than too many replays, so I'm trying to be a bit selective, but we've had a good couple of moments from the Braves. Guthrie in midfield. That's a bit loose. It's picked up from the University of Stirling. They're pushing forward now. Jay Burns. He's back to Jeans. To Burns. He's floated that in towards. Bernie White's out there strong, taking both players as you should as a goalkeeper. That's mopped up in midfield by Ben Heal for the University of Stirling. Moffat now. Jeans, the right back, playing at centre forward at this point in time. Walker. Stewart to Martins. Guthrie looking to feed that one into Reg McLaren. Reg again trying to fight for that ball, but he's had his pocket picked. Jeans. Mahome tussling with Jay Burns. And the Braves midfield has been penalised. Grey clouds coming over New Douglas Park at this point in time. So much for the sunny summer's day that it was when I headed off from Fife this morning. Oh, 12-hour drive home from El Paso. That's a heck of a drive. I do hope you're going to be taking breaks for that one, Jason. Don't do that non-stop, please. Now we got MacArthur. MacArthur going shoulder to shoulder. I think the University of Stirling midfielder Martins has made sure he was going to get a free kick for that by grabbing the ball and landing on it. I'm assuming is that El Paso in Texas? Is it, Jason? And University of Stirling just try to work that ball across their back line, but Reg, as always, not giving them a moment's peace. Stewart. Oh, Greg got lucky with that one. El Paso, Wales. Mark, I think you should have maybe had a little bit more sleep before this morning, sir. I know you're running on just a couple of hours, I believe, from what you were saying in Discord. Yeah, 18 hours. Absolutely, that's the thing. We always forget how small we are compared to you guys over there. I've done a little bit of road touring over in the States, kind of New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, Colorado type of thing. I spent a few days driving around, did quite a few thousand miles. It was absolutely fantastic. McNeil, he's looking to find Bredner out on the right hand side. Cammy's got a bit of pace, he'll certainly put the defender under pressure. And Ewan Walker's put that out for a throw into the Braves. And I must admit, when I was doing my little bit of touring, it was a good few years ago now, before my daughter came along, I was doing my touring around. I fell in love with Loves, the highway rest petrol gas station. You gotta love a Loves. They were a very welcome respite after many, many hours of driving. Oh, and there's a shout from the Stirling University fans, but the referee's not having it. That ball was through to... And that's just not enough contact in that to merit a free kick. This is a contact game, not everything is a foul. Young lads, Nathan Talon there going down. Referee quite rightly just waving that way. Loves us a trucker stop. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Eric. Well, I have to say, my staple there was a very large coffee and a Milky Way as I stopped for gas in I think it was had a Dodge Ram pickup truck when I was over there, and it required stopping quite often. A free plug, yes. Other trucker and rest stops are available, I believe. Conor McLaren now. To his brother Reg. He's got Walker. Jamie Walker now. Cutting inside. Lovely little ball into Guthrie. McLaren. I see Jamie Walker coming over to take this throw in. Not sure if Jamie's got a long throw. Certainly something that obviously Ryan Murray provided us a lot of last season. Reg and University midfielder. That's onto the head and cut out there by Leslie Blaine. But the Braves will just comfortably win that loose ball back. Can reset, put a bit more pressure on. McMahon. And that's a cynical trip there by Finn Moffat. You can see a yellow card coming here. It's not even one of those ones that you say was a professional foul, one that was taken for the team. There was absolutely no need for it at all. Just clipped his ankles. So we get to about the 40, coming up for the 40-minute mark, I think. We are indeed. Sorry, I was just switching screens to make sure my timer's right. Now, what can Conor McLaren put in here? We know he's got good quality from that right foot of his. Lest we not forget the goal in the Phoenix Trophy, obviously, right in the final. It's towards the back post. Reg just trying to get his head onto that, but that's fallen between the defender and Reg, and it's knocked out for a Braves corner. Brought to you by Love's Truck Stops here. We'll see from Cammy Bredner on his left foot. Got plenty of movement. That's came in and that's cleared away by Nathan Tallon. The Braves through Conor McLaren. Bring that back. Bredner likes to swing that in. Is that going to fall for Jamie Walker? Oh, you can see him trying to make sure he was getting his body and his knee over that ball to keep it down. Bredner. Oh, he's not going to thank Dom for that. Cammy was lining up another one of those left foot shots. Mahomes. Oh, Greg's just over him. But Ross McNeil. Walker going on his right foot, looking to find that back. Oh, and he's hit the post. Jamie Walker just inches away from making that 2-0 to the Braves. Lovely effort from Jamie Walker. Just cut inside on the right foot. Tried to bend it in, using the defender as a shield so the goalkeeper couldn't see. Just clipped it outside of the post.
Good. Coming on.
McNeil trying to hold off the taller centre half. Bredner. He's got Reg McLaren. MacArthur. To turn into a bit of space. Mahomes. Guthrie. Oh, it's a loose layoff from Reg. After me singing his praises earlier in the game for his quality of link-up play. And just a couple of minutes left in this first half. The Braves 1-0 up, courtesy of that fantastic strike from Cammy Bredner. McLaren looking at find Cammy Bredner. I think he's asked too much of Bredner this time. Cammy looking to put the defence under pressure though. And that's going to be a free kick called against Reg McLaren. Reg leaving his leg out there as Leslie Blaine just skipped past him. As we're coming towards the kind of half time, I would just say there's potentially an opportunity at full time just to have a bit of a chat via Discord. If people want to share any views and reflections and you're able to get onto and are part of the Discord channel, I'm going to try and open a chat at full time so that people can come on and just have a little bit of a chat what they thought of the game, anything that you might want to chat about. Just a little bit of hesitation between Dan Martins and Bernie White there. McNeil, he's inviting Conor McLaren forward. Clear by Walker, that's going to stay in play though. So Conor McLaren just putting a bit of pressure on. Oh, heavy touch, can Reg get onto that? That's cleared away by University. And that'll be a free kick. Foul against Reg. And the big centre half seems like he's okay. Blaine there, playing that left centre back position for University. And there's the half-time whistle. So 1-0 the Braves going into half-time. Seen a bit of positive activity from Braves. We had a good shot from Ross McNeil in 26 minutes. The goal around about 30 minutes from Cammy Bredner. Lovely finish from the edge of the box. And an exquisite overhead kick attempt from Cammy Bredner again. And then the Braves hitting the post there on the 42nd minute from Jamie Walker cutting in on his right foot. Hopefully we'll see more of the same going into the second half. Everybody get an opportunity to go get a cup of coffee or a bite to eat for your breakfast if you're over in the States, etc. And we'll see you again very soon in the comments. And that's the game underway. So the Braves in the white top, blue shorts, pink socks. University Stirling in their traditional all green strip. Braves shooting from left to right in the second half as we look at it. McNeil steals the ball away. He's through on goal. And that's 2-0. Ross McNeil. Within the opening minute of the second half, Ross McNeil puts the Braves 2-0 up. But attempted playing out from the back by the University and he got caught in possession. And you can't give Ross McNeil an opportunity like that. He is going to make you pay. Braves all-time top goal scorer. Opening his account for the season. Fantastic start to the second half from the lads. Stirling though, adamant they're still going to knock that ball around between the centre halves. I'm just having a quick scan across the pitch to see if we've made any changes. It certainly looks like it's the same starting 11 for the Caledonian Braves. And looking like the same 11 for the University of Stirling. Martins now under a little bit of pressure. He deals with that comfortably. MacArthur looking to get that on. The University and calmly working that ball round. Oh, and that's a tug. There's certainly hands from the goalkeeper on the Ross McNeil's back, that. As they got caught out in possession once again. Ball played in midfield. Heel. That's a solid challenge from MacArthur. Stops Heel in his tracks. Ewan Walker trying to make some headway for the University down their left-hand side. Plenty of shouts at man on. McLaren in space. I think he would have liked that ball a wee bit stronger from home out in front of him, so he could have opened his legs up. But he's got Walker on the overlap. Oh, and he's got completely under that. Jamie Walker will not like to see that one again. And I can confirm, if you hear crackling in the audio now, it is a pie that Adam is getting out of a tray. Not quietly. Mahone, edge of the box, left foot, finds McNeil. McNeil's got a turn on that. That's a good save. Just over the head though of Reg McLaren. Mahone. He's got Guthrie, edge of the box. Guthrie's got touched that and he's taken left footed. He's cleared away though. Martin. University, that's good interception by Guthrie. Bredner now, that's left hand side. Kevin Bredner's got his head up, he's looking for runners, and that's over Conor McLaren's head, and that'll be picked up by Jay Burns out on the right hand side for University of Stirling. That's a good ball over the top of Mark MacArthur. Sam Martin, left footed, looking to roll that across, but he's got no one in there. And the left winger, left midfielder for the University of Stirling will be quite frustrated at his teammates, and nobody was really making the effort to get into that back post. I can confirm that Chris is here. As people are pointing out, he got spied on camera walking back up. He is indeed here. He's a few rows along from me. He's eating a pie. He might come over and say a few words once he's done. But yes, those of you that are on Chris spotting duties, he is certainly here. There's a brace now. Corner, Cammy Bredner with this left foot looking to swing it in on top of the goalkeeper, I would imagine. And it goes, that's right towards the back post. Now it's well held by the young goalkeeper for the University. All he's got up front is Finn Moffat though. Guthrie and MacArthur looking to deal with that threat. Mahone. Guthrie finding himself out in that left back position. John will be kicking himself for that ball. He had plenty of time. Moffat now lays that off nicely. That's lifted in. Martin's down low. Martin's. Oh! And that was close from Sam Martin. Certainly the closest that the University have come. Just a reminder for the Braves back line that they've always got to be on their toes. MacArthur now under pressure. Martin's, he's looking for Reg. Reg won't give that one up. McNeil holding off his man. Guthrie finds Mahome. That's a little bit of a heavy touch, but Mahome gets past one. He's looking to whip that ball in and try and win his side of corner. Oh, and that's bounced off him. The spin of the ball brought that back off the Braves player and out for a goal kick.
Really can get the pie off the room. I'll get it, it's fine. Andrew.
Oh, Martins and MacArthur there. Just not quite on the same wavelength. Heel looking to feed that out to the right wing. That's picked up though by Conor McLaren. He's got Jamie Walker. Fed forward to McNeil. That's too high for Ross to bring his body into play. Lovely from Greg Stewart, just stepping forward into midfield. Conor McLaren goes past Heel. Guthrie back to McLaren. Got Walker, Jamie Walker, edge of the box. Just looking for a bit of movement. Reg now holding off his defender, looking for a runner. Oh, and he's been brought down. He may have got the ball, but he went through the man to get it. The young defender claiming that he had played the ball. He certainly had, but if you go through your man to get it, it's still a foul. Just because, as I was saying earlier, not every contact is a foul, but not every win of the ball is a clean win, and he certainly went through the back of Reg there to get to that ball. Now, I see Conor McLaren with his eyes on this as well as Cammy Bredner. Would certainly favour the right footer, but we have seen Cammy hit things like this before. Two players now. I think it's going to be Conor McLaren. There goes McLaren. A bit of a miss hit and comfortably held by the goalkeeper. Conor not catching that one as you would like, I would imagine. And University again try to play it from the back. This time they've managed to work their way through that initial press. Moffat now coming through. He's got Heel, the captain. He's found Burns. He's got to take a shot on from distance. That was never troubling Bernie White's goal there. Jay Burns without speculative effort from a long way out. So 2-0 to the Braves. Ross McNeil getting that second goal not long after the restart, capitalising on a bit of loose playing out at the back with some pressure from the Braves, giving Ross the ball in the box. He slotted it away confidently and calmly past the goalkeeper. Guthrie. And Martins and Bernie White just playing a wee 1-2 there, creating themselves a bit of time and space. I see Greg Stewart taking a run down the left hand side. That's Jamie Walker driving right at the heart of the defence. Walker, oh, and that right footed shot just came off the heel of the defender. Cammy Bredner, oh, what a save! Big hand up by the goalkeeper, denies Cammy Bredner.
Venice, you guys are from Venice? You're Venice? So you have two owners who are came from the game. Oh, I think.
That'll be a corner kick now to the Braves. Cammy Bredner coming so close with that shot. Conor McLaren looking to swing this one in. It's deep. There's a lot of traffic on top of the goalkeeper, and that's on the roof of the net. Oh, Mahome. A lot of traffic around the goalkeeper. He couldn't get it cleared. And 3-0 to the Braves. Dom Home in his first start for the club. Right footed into the back of the net. That time has run nicely just from the edge of the box and finishes that confidently through the traffic high into the net.
Try again. Goal scorer for Caledonian, number 18, Tom Maitland.
Oh, and that's a coming together there. Coming together there between the Braves captain and the University of Stirling attacker. Fortunately, both players are up and about. We've seen 3 good goals from the Braves in this opening day game. Lovely bit of link up on the first goal between John Guthrie and Cammy Bredner. Lovely bit of high pressure, resulting in the second goal for Ross McNeil. And then a nice clean strike from Dom Home there, finding the roof of the net. Long way back now for the University. Home. Get onto that loose ball. A nice thigh pass back from Dan Martins there, allowing Bernie White to pick that up. If he had played that with his foot, the goalkeeper would have had to have taken that with his feet. So again, just using that bit of football intelligence there from the Brave centre half. Well, touched by Conor McLaren. He's had his pocket picked there, a combination of Jennings and Hale. So that new signing, Dom Home, opening his account for the Braves on the first day of the season. That's certainly an area of his game that was highlighted by Ricky when we talked about him in the close season. The fact that he does get those goals from centre midfield. Guthrie now into the box. Guthrie finds McLaren, but that's just taking a nick off of him. McNeil, and a good dive and save. Conor McLaren though, and he's got Jamie Walker outside of him. Walker down that left hand side, checks back to Reg McLaren. Conor McLaren lifts that in, he's looking for the run of McNeil, gets a touch onto it, and that's just over the net. You can see what Ross was trying to do, just get a glancing contact on that and lift it towards the back post. So that's about 15 minutes into the second half. Certainly all the positive action coming from Braves' point of view. Although Stirling Uni did have a speculative shot towards Bernie White's goal. And we've seen a substitution for the University coming on. We've got Finn Regan. It looks like he has replaced, I think it's Leslie Blaine. Centre half position. Jacob is, I'm sure Ross will have his eyes on 1 or 2 more goals if he can get half a chance. That's dealt with at the back between
Substitution for Stirling, off comes number 7.
Stewart and Martins.
And he's replaced by number 15, Ben Brady.
Actually, the substitution has seen number 7, Sam Martin, go off. He was a threat for the University. I can only imagine he's maybe picked up a little bit of knock in that first half. So it has seen a bit of a reshuffle from the University. Yeah, Mark Hunter with his lucky buckfast. I'm not sure he's had his lucky buckfast this morning. I think he was travelling today. That's well won by Greg Stewart. With Walker. McLaren just looking to try and take that in. 2 seconds, Kath. Let me see what I can do.
Take the timer off. Oh shit, has the timer been wrong?
It's just because it's doing 20 odd instead of.
What time are we on now though?
So we will be about. It's 60, yeah. No worries.
You just move it to wherever it's on.
Ball back now with the University back line. Apologies, we're just trying to sort the timer out for you. So we're around about the 64th minute, I think. If anybody has a better handle on that, I'm going with my my phone timer here. Let's see if that works. But we should be around about the 64th minute. University coming forward. Jennings, but he's been dispossessed by Greg Stewart. And just a reminder for everyone, if you haven't yet, please go on and link the stream through YouTube. All the links that we can get certainly help us out in terms of behind the scenes, etc. So yeah, if you can officially link the stream, that would be fantastic. Oh, that's through the back of Ross McNeil. Strangely enough, I think the free kick was actually given for the challenge on Reg, but we'll take it either way. Walker, he's got my home now. Good first appearance. Well, if we discount pre-season, good first official start for Dom Home so far. He's been well involved in the game, obviously getting a goal. Oh, and that was almost onto the head of his Conor McLaren. Astronomical. Absolutely. So, who scored the goals? First goal was scored by Cammy Bredner. Lovely left-footed finish from outside of the box. Second goal was Ross McNeil just after the start of the second half. Some good pressure and a bit of loose playing out from the back from Stirling Albion. Presented Ross with the ball in the box, and he duly obliged and tucked it into the corner past the goalkeeper. And the third goal came from a corner that was partially cleared, and Dom Home come running in at the edge of the box and drove the ball high into the net. Martin's now good awareness not to try and play that ball back to Barney as Moffat attacker was trying to sneak in behind. Got Guthrie in on the challenge with Heel, the two captains coming together. Janes getting past Reg. Reg's not giving up on that though. Ball back to Bernie White. That's out wide now to Moffat. Moffat for the University of Stirling. He's trying to face up Jamie Walker. Jamie keeps his eye on the ball. McLaren working hard to keep possession of the ball, hold those defenders off. And Ross has been called for offside. I was about to say that'll be an easy one for Dan Martins, but a little bit of a stick in the pitch. And Braves though, managing to get that way, and again Mahone looking to feed this over. Cammy Bredner, we saw a ball like that in pre-season. Unfortunately, Cammy just couldn't get on to the end of it. And that's another thing that Dom Holmes going to bring to the Braves this season. So I've got an eye for that ball over the top. And another corner kick to the Braves. See if we can cause the same sort of panic on that goal line. As I say, the University Stirling goalkeeper, not the biggest lad on the pitch. Nowadays we're used to goalkeepers being kind of 6'4", 6'5", such as Barney himself. But swung in near post. Cammy's not got enough on that. Second by the cherry for Cammy, swinging it in. Cleared though. Mahone. And that's going to drive the Stirling University manager insane. Don Mahone running away from goal, didn't really have anything on. Yeah, the defender still went through the back of him, gave the Braves player the chance to win a free kick. Can we recognise the cameraman? He's doing a good job. No. We're not going to recognise the cameraman. No, it's Adam that's on the camera today. So yes, we do recognise him, and he's doing a fine job. Now Conor McLaren again. Look at the traffic in front of the goalkeeper, and a little touch. Oh, and off the line. The faintest of touches by Greg Stewart was cleared off the line. Nice bit of play from the University of Stirling midfielder, and that's a late challenge from home. We're going to see, I think we're seeing a yellow card coming out for the Braves midfielder. Yeah, he's not going to get away for that one. Yeah. Mark, you're absolutely right. The fact that we've got 230 people on a kind of concurrent view is fantastic. I know we've hit over 1,000 views in terms of people. I know some people have had to drop off and pop in, so it's absolutely fantastic. And the breadth of places that people have been saying they're from is just testament to how great this community is. MacArthur now, he's got Moffat. As I say, last season's top goal scorer for the University of Stirling, the number 9, Finn Moffat. He's not had much of a sniff today though. The Braves backline have marshalled him well, although to be fair, he has been isolated quite a bit on the style of play that the University have gone for. Oh, Greg Stewart coming through the midfield. Bredner, can he cut inside? Just trying to get that touch inside. Little double drag back from Greg Stewart there in the midfield. Obviously, that composure I spoke about in the first half, bubbling through once again. That's a good challenge from home. That's a little touchdown. Unfortunately, Reg just a little bit on his heels. Moffat. That's a good ball out by Moffat. Jamie Walker covering, and Bernie will need to deal with that with his feet. He does so. It's a nice ball out there for Jay Burns to chase. And Jamie Walker covering though. See Ross McNeil now coming back to help out the defensive shift for the Braves. A reminder, we are 3-0 up. Oh, Jane's there Alex Jane's just trying a nice little spin to beat Jamie Walker. Unfortunately for him, the ball went out of play. Yeah, the double drag back through the centre circle from Greg Stewart, but I imagine it'll be one for the highlight reels. Cammy Bredner might have words with him. That's a move Cammy links as well. A little double drag back. As we see the first substitutions for the Braves. Coming off, Reg McLaren and Don Mahone. Coming on, Lennon Walker and Ryan Murray. Of course, Ryan Murray last season's Young Player of the Year.
And on 14, Ryan Murray, and 20, Lennon Walker.
Lennon Walker will go up front with Ross McLaren and Ryan Murray slotting into midfield with John Guthrie. A combination, a pairing in midfield that we saw quite a few times towards the end of last season. Moffat just trying to turn that ball around the corner. Dan Martins reads that well. He's got Cammy Bredner. Guthrie. Oh, a little body swerve from Guthrie there, sent the Stirling University attacker the wrong way. Dan Martins using that strength and pace. That's the athleticism that we love to see from Dan. Just when the attacker think they've got the better of him, he does step on that little extra bit of pace that he has. And once he's shoulder to shoulder, there's not many attackers will match Dan for strength. Murray. He's got Walker. To Lennon Walker. I need to remember that both Walkers are on now. That's floated in by Jamie. Cammy Bredner fancying a chance at that. McNeil gets his toe on it, but that's cleared away by Heel. Anyway, it'll do for the university captain. Again, just unceremoniously cleared out of play by Jay Burns this time. So just to recap, two substitutions for the Braves. Coming off was Reg McLaren and Don Mahone, and going on was Lennon Walker and Ryan Murray. So number 20 for Lennon Walker and number 14 for Ryan Murray, for those of you that keep a track of the numbers on the back of the shirts. Now University out on that right hand side. Finn Regan battling with Jamie Walker, but Jamie standing his ground. Oh, Heel capitalising on an error. Heel looking to break his way through. Heel, he's still going. Heel, he's getting a show off, and that's just wide of the post. That's certainly the closest the University have came. Just a barreling run from the captain through midfield, just trying to burst his way through the run. Just coming off a little bit of a mistake from Ryan Murray, just started the park. Corner to University. It's going to be swung in from this near side, right footed. Sent towards Bernie's back post. Oh, that was just over Bernie and touched wide by Carter Jenkins at the far post. Again, we just need to make sure that the boys keep their concentration. They are 3-0 up. I want to be giving away silly goals. And we've got about 14 minutes left in the game. Murray, he's got Walker. Walker with Bredner out on the left-hand side. So Bredner and Conor McLaren have switch wings. A little bit of a shake-up by Ricky Waddle. Keep the back line guessing, and that's a lovely ball. Oh, lovely ball towards the penalty spot. Good interception though. McLaren. Guthrie. Murray sees his captain making a run towards his back post. Oh, good defensive clearance. McNeil. 2-3 round him. Lennon Walker though comes away with it, and a snapshot. He's pulled that good 3 or 4 yards wide. We're going to see a triple change from University. Coming on, we're going to see Dylan Brown, Mark Harty, and Oliver Lyon. That's numbers 14, 16, 17. And coming off, I'm trying to see the numbers. Unfortunately, every single one of them is not turning their back to me. So we'll try and play it by ear as the final few minutes of this goes. Are we playing a 4-2-3-1 astronomical? So essentially, yes, I would suggest. It kind of fluctuates between that and a 4-4-2, if I'm perfectly honest. It's a formation that we kind of commonly set up. Ricky Waddle commonly sets up with those two centre midfielders and either Reg or Lennon Walker playing just off Ross McNeil. But when not in possession, quite often reverts into a 4-4-2. Walker. I see Cammy Bredner and Conor McLaren have switched back. Cammy Bredner back out on his right hand side. Mark MacArthur looking for some movement. Conor McLaren to Jamie Walker. Walker, I'm sure he was hoping Conor McLaren would be on the overlap there. And Murray losing out by the Braves captain, Guthrie. Unfortunately, he's had his pocket picked. And Lennon Walker tracking back. Lennon fighting away for the ball. Oh, and he's going to be booked for that. Lennon, you're going to get a yellow card. You can't throw the ball away like that. Is there a reason the players don't have their names in the kits? Yes, would be the quick answer. Because budgets wise, there essentially can't be so many kits for everyone. So you'll see, for example, University Stirling, their starting 11 was 1 to 11. And that will be the same, I would imagine, all season. The numbers will not change. It will just be the players who are wearing them that change. So certainly from a University of Stirling point of view, they wouldn't look to have names on the back. They don't have dedicated numbers. From Braves' point of view, we do have allocated numbers. That came in this last season. But we haven't gone as far as to put the names on the back of the shirts. but it's pretty much just a financial decision. You have less shirts if you keep people that way. We understand that there's still a bit of a crackle on the audio, so we're just going to see if we can do a quick reset of that as the University of Stirling goalkeeper goes walkabout. Bear. Okay, we've tried resetting the audio. Hopefully that's dealt with whatever kind of crackle that was coming through. MacArthur. Not on the same page as Cammy Bredner there. But Dan Martin's tight into the challenge. Again, a bit scrappy now. Both sides losing possession a bit too freely. Tough challenge on Lennon Walker. Apologies about the sound. We have tried resetting it.
It's very, very faint. I just don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we have tried resetting it, and we've moved away all the other kind of electrical stuff that we have anywhere near it. Hopefully it'll clear up. Apologies to those who didn't notice it and now probably can't hear anything but it because it's been spoken about. I know that feeling.
Try to stop recording and then.
That's a ball out towards Jamie Walker. We're going to try a final reset of the microphone just when there's a little bit break in the play. Oh, Cammy Brenner looking to take that down. Just can get shot off. The Braves win possession back. Bredner. The ball's given away though. Cammy Bredner trying to win that back. It's a loose pass picked up by Ryan Murray. Murray's got Conor McLaren. McLaren's got Walker on the outside, but he's going to take that on left footed. And if you bear with me, I'm just going to try resetting this microphone while we're at break of play. And that shot was high and wide there by Conor McLaren. We're going to see some more changes from the Braves. An opportunity to see a new signing and trialist coming on. Let's see, that'll be Ross McNeil's shift finish for today. And we're going to see Bright Prince coming on. And we're seeing Callum Bigger coming on. Lewis Allen coming on. No, it is Callum Bigger. Apologies. Just saw the back of his head. It looked like Lewis, but it's actually Callum Bigger for John Guthrie. So a new centre midfield pairing in Ryan Murray and Callum Bigger. And we see Bright Prince coming on up front for Ross McNeil.
And 24, Bright.
Definitely. I'm hearing that Callum has officially signed out. He's no longer playing under. He is on the team sheet with a T next to him as a trialist, but I understand that he has officially signed with the Braves now, so he will be with us for the rest of the season. He showed a lot of potential during the pre-season, Callum. He was with East Kilbride last season. Good, solid central midfielder. Looks to keep the ball moving. Plays that kind of pivot role. Slightly different from John Guthrie, but maybe. Cammy Brenner getting knocked over, but got Ewan Walker down his left hand side for the University. He's just looking to feed that in. Craig Stewart, Bigger getting on the ball. Again, lovely ball forward, finds Prince. Oh, and that's a heavy challenge on Lennon Walker. Leslie Blaine's hand straight up an apology for that one. He knows he was late. Right, Lennon Walker still down from that, taking a heavy knock in that challenge. Hopefully Lennon's okay. I was seeing he had a few issues with injury last season after having such a promising start. Definitely want to see a fit Lennon Walker challenging for a starting place. Actually, just a bit of break in place. Some of the lads taking on some water. It's not really a summer's day here in Scotland today. It's a little bit of chill in the air, overcast, but some of the players taking the opportunity just to get a bit of fluid on. My accent. That could be. Maybe the crackle is my accent. My accent's a crackle. Oh, you can't beat a bit of AM radio. Those were the days. Okay, I remember using the long wave as well. The ball's floated forward. Mark McCarthy bringing up. And moving towards stoppage time now. This game, 3-0 up for the Braves. Good solid start against the University of Stirling. Maybe got about a minute left of regulation, if you will. And then just a little bit of stoppage time. There's not really been too many breaks in play. That one for Lennon Walker being a bit the longest one. And we're just seeing a final substitution maybe from the University of Stirling with Harry Smith coming on, number 18.
Substitution for Stirling, off court Ben Hill, and on number 18, Harry Smith.
Bright Prince in there fighting for the ball. Prince now. He's got on that left foot. You can see he had the top corner in mind, but he's got under that and sent it quite far wide. But again, just holding off the defence, using that physique that he's got, getting his shot away. I'm sure we'll see a lot more of that this season. When's our next game, John? So we are actually back on Tuesday in Broxburn. So that's moreover my neck of the woods, not too far from where I live. So it's a Tuesday evening game. I think it's probably going to be about 7:45 our time. And hopefully we'll be able to bring you a stream from there again via YouTube. With the season not being underway, we don't have, so Tuesday night we would have been able to bring it anyway, but we're able to bring this via YouTube today because the blackout rules are not in effect as the season is not fully underway for the professional leagues. Because Alban Park in Broxburn, not the happiest of hunting grounds for the Braves. But hopefully we can rectify that, go there with a good strong showing. Of course, Broxburn playing last night. And ball cleared now. Oh, and that's a late challenge from Ryan Murray. He's going to be penalised for that. Doesn't look like he's going to pick up a card though. Oh, he has. Yellow card. The referee had a bit of a think about that and produced that. Can we appeal the blackout rule? You can give it a go. There's been many a people for many a years wanted to get rid of the TV blackout rule. It's something that's spoke about on a very regular basis. How exactly did the work again? Oh, okay, so essentially within the UK, we are not allowed to show any televised football at 3 p.m. on a Saturday. This is from the 1960s when television started to come into showing live games. There was a real fear from football club owners, that showing live games on television was going to mean that nobody turned up to the stadiums, and they were all concerned. Oh, Cammy Bredner skipping between the two there. And all the owners were concerned that was going to drastically affect their revenue stream, because at that point in time, probably the main source of revenue was people coming through the gates, as unlike nowadays where the main source of revenue is usually television money. That's the end of that game. 3-0 to the Braves. This opening day of the Lowland League season. Good solid performance. Goals from Cammy Bredner, Ross McNeil and Don Mahone, giving the Braves well-deserved 3 points here at New Douglas Park.
Well, thanks for joining us here at Hamilton Community Stadium.
We're going to say a big thank you to everyone for joining. I hope everybody enjoyed the game today. A chance to see one or two of the new players, some old familiar faces, and it's been a real joy and privilege to bring the game to you. So thank you very much, and I hope you all have a great weekend. We'll see you again on Tuesday night.